can you come in? I have to tell the Latinos kids, because you understand. Can you imagine the drive from my house to the school with my parents screaming at me in Spanish? We get to the school and we go into the principal's office and I'm sitting there going, but right in the front, I go, pendeja, why did you do this? What have you done? Why did you do this? I'm like literally shaking. I walk into the nun's office and she goes, sit down. She's really nice. I'm like shocked. She goes, I never said we were expelling you. I just said we were a little upset. Why? Because I got so much publicity. Imagine today in social media, there would have been a bigger scandal. Okay. She goes, we didn't say we don't want you. In fact, you're such a good student. You're an AP student. We're going to graduate you a year and a half early. They didn't want a lawsuit. We didn't know those things. But anyway, great news happened. 17 magazine got so much press that they called me and they said, we usually do an internship for a college junior every year, and we've decided that in our history, we're deciding that we're going to make you the first intern that is a high schooler. And I became the youngest intern of 17 magazine. There's something here. Last night, I can't tell you what happened. I have to tell you because it's so incredible. Last night I was at the chamber and a woman came up to me. Is she here today, Gigi? This woman, Gigi, comes up to me. She goes, did you go to the Academy of the Holy Angels? I go, yeah. She goes, oh my God, you were the scandal of the school for 8 years afterwards. And she goes, but you were like famous because you were like a scandalous. I go, oh my God. Anyway, I went to work for 17 magazine. I just have to tell you this story because imagine I lived in New Jersey, which might as well have been the moon compared to going into Manhattan. And I get the internship and my mother and father go, usted no va al internship ese? No. You're 15 years old. You're not going to take a bus into Manhattan and go work in New York City. Because again, Latinos is like, stay home, stay home. And I go, I'm going. You don't understand. This is a big deal. So anyway, I finally go. The first day at work, they say to me that my boss says to me, I need you to book a photo shoot tomorrow, 4 models, this and that. And I go, well, how do I do that? And she goes, if I have to explain it to you, I'd rather fire you. Figure it out, open the drawer and figure it out, and tomorrow I want a photo shoot. And again, I tell a lot of people, liking people and being liked is overrated. Yeah. Because you know what? I was mad at her, I get in the bus, I thought to myself, I start crying in the bus, and I say, I cannot tell my mother this happened, because she was like, you see, stay home. And I just figured it out. And to this day, I put that lady on a pedestal. She didn't talk down to me. She didn't condescend to me like you poor little minority. She said to me, this is what I need you to do it or you're fired. And so I did. And that was these are marker moments in my life that changed my life. The high school thing, realizing that it doesn't pay to be a wimp. It doesn't pay to not speak up. It doesn't pay to just accept what your parents tell you. The next thing that happened is, because of that job at 17, I had this woman, the only Latina TV producer in America at the time, was producing the teenage version of 60 Minutes. She called me up and she thought I was like 19. She goes, I saw that you write for 17 magazine and you're the only Latina I've seen do that. I want to bring you to Texas to be a teen reporter for this new show that I'm doing. So I told my parents, I'm moving to Texas in 2 weeks. And my mother goes, usted no se va, you are not leaving, you are underage. I go, I will escape in the middle of the night. The day that I left and drove myself cross country to Texas, my mother was crying hysterically. This is in the book, it's a very painful story. Hysterically, please don't go, please don't leave me, please don't let. And then it went from that to, my mom, I gotta go, you don't get it, this is a big deal. And my mother goes, I will never forgive you, never, never. Hysterical crying. Okay, if that happens to us, how many of us would really leave? You know, I really felt like a mala persona, like a selfish mala persona, because I left. And I love this story in the book because my mother read the book. I wrote the book in English and Spanish in her honor. And my mother read the book, and I thought she was gonna like die reading this part of the book. But it's true. Years later, she said to me, what would have happened to us if you had not left? You were smarter than us. You were right. Because when I left, my mother learned to drive. She learned to speak English. She got a job. She went back to school. All the things that she would have never done if I had stayed there and been her codependent, savior. So I want you all to think about that, because I know so many of us are held back because our parents are afraid. And I'm so happy to see that you're all here. Okay, the next thing that happens